It all began with a breakfast meeting. That phrase sounds like the start of some corporate cliché, but in this case, it's pretty close to the truth. When Michael Eisner took over as Disney CEO in 1984, he pushed the company to move beyond feature animation and get back into television. Disney hadn't been a major player in TV cartoons for decades. In those early years, Eisner gathered creatives, animators, writers, composers, over weekend meetings at his home to brainstorm new ideas. Two of the first experiments, The Wuzzles and Adventures of the Gummy Bears, both premiering in 1985. Gummy Bears in particular was a surprise hit and proved that Disney could deliver quality animation for Saturday morning TV. But Eisner and team weren't content with occasional successes. They wanted a flagship block of daily entertainment, one that could carry Disney's brand into everyday life. In 1987, DuckTales launched in first-run syndication with a hefty 65-episode order, the magic number for weekday syndication. Its success gave Disney confidence that it could compete in the television animation space. 2 years later, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers joined the syndicated slate. Together, those two shows formed a one-hour syndicated block, a kind of prelude to what was to come. By 1990, Disney was ready to level up. They took those two syndicated hits and added two new series, Tailspin, created expressly for this block, and Adventures of the Gummy Bears, which had already shown promise. And packaged all four into a unified 2-hour syndicated block. On September 10, 1990, the Disney Afternoon made its debut. What distinguished the Disney Afternoon wasn't just the shows themselves, but the branding. It had its own animated interstitials, rappers, a unified opening, and a sense of being more than a collection. It was a Disney block, a destination. The lineup was dynamic. At the end of each season, the show in the first, leftmost time slot would often be dropped. The others would shift left, and a new show would slot in on the right. This kept the block feeling fresh, while still building a viewer loyalty. By the mid-1990s, the television landscape was shifting. Dedicated cable channels like Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network were growing stronger. Disney responded by rebranding. Around 1994, the Disney Afternoon started being referred to just by its initials, TDA. In 1997, the block lost its original name and was internally renamed the Disney Kellogg Alliance and trimmed to 90 minutes. Eventually, the block gave way to new Disney strategies, including weekday blocks on UPN and the expansion of Disney's own cable channels. But for many who grew up in the 1990s, the Disney Afternoon became a ritual. Backpacks dropped, TV turned on, adventures awaited. The Disney Afternoon did more than entertain. It created characters and stories that continue to resonate. Shows like DuckTales, Darkwing Duck, and Gargoyles have been rebooted or referenced in recent Disney productions. The block also had a tie-in in Disneyland. For a brief time in 1991, Disney Afternoon Avenue transformed part of the park into a living tribute to the cartoon world. When Disney tackled TV animation again, it did so on its own terms. Not as a throwaway gimmick, but as a bold commitment to serialized storytelling, character, and brand synergy. Thus, the Disney Afternoon's inception stands as a turning point, where Disney declared that its stories belonged not just to the big screen, but to the rhythm of everyday childhood.